You've bought a house.
What?
You've on a holiday.
What?
Are you having a baby?
Oh, middle stump, how's that?
Oh, Frazer.
But it's a secret, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Well, Elle's an adult and she can make her own decisions.
She's a mess. Now, I want you to do the right thing and fire her.
Oh, what, are you threatening me now?
You know what? I haven't begun to threaten you. No, come on, darling. Hey. Come on.
I can't breathe.
Breathe slow.
We're gonna get out of here. Don't you worry.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours. That's when good neighbours become. When good neighbours become good friends.
Here we go. You feeling any better?
I'll be all right.
Now maybe you'll understand why I did what I did.
That job was the only thing that was helping me, and now you've made sure that's been taken away.
Darling, you have not lost your job. Brad is just giving you time to get your life back on track again.
You know, I love how the way everyone is so interested in my life. When do I get a say in it?
Your father. It's only natural that I'd want to help.
Well, I think you've helped enough for one day.
Elle, please, come on.
What? Please what? Please be a little bit more understanding. Be a good little girl.
Calm down. You're getting upset again.
Well, I wonder why.
Hey, do you think maybe this should wait for another time?
No, we've got some things we need to talk about.
No, you just want to justify yourself, and I don't want to hear it.
Paul, why don't you go for a walk around the block?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Can I get you anything?
No thanks.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Don't want something to eat, maybe something to drink?
He told you, didn't he?
Who? I don't know what you're talking about.
Then why are you standing there looking so guilty?
I always look like this. Especially when I'm running late for something.
For what?
Just this thing I've got to do, and I'm going to be really late. See ya.
I thought we agreed not to tell anyone.
I didn't.
You're a worse liar than he is.
Oh, he guessed. He did guess, but he could only have meant one thing anyway. I was so happy. Oh, come on, you told Carmella.
No,
Why didn't you tell her? She's your sister.
because we agreed not to tell anyone until the end of the first trimester.
Well, can I at least give you a little present to make up for it? Pregnancy for beautiful, talented, in-control women who might just be feeling a tad insecure for the first time in their lives.
Thanks.
I was worried you might think I was being pushy.
You are, aren't you?
Yes, I am. But it's one of my finest qualities. So why don't you get stuck into that, and I'll go rustle us up some dinner.
Why don't you go rustle us up some dinner, and I will think about getting stuck into this.
The pictures are really cute.
You know your dad means well. Here you are. And after everything you've been through, would a break be so bad?
That's the last thing I need. I need to be keeping busy, otherwise...
Otherwise what?
I've been having flashbacks, nightmares.
I think you really need to see someone, maybe a professional.
No.
Why not?
No, it's just not gonna happen.
Well, you could always talk to Karl. I did. I found it really helpful.
What were you seeing Karl about?
Oh, just all the stuff with Richard. There was so much of it that I just wasn't dealing with. I'd hate to see you make the same mistake I did. Just think about it, hey?
What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I know she says she's just overworked, but I really think there's more to it than that.
Oh, I was talking about the house.
Oh.
Okay, you made your point.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't realise how much my heart was set on living in Ramsay Street.
No, you just want to be across the road from Rosie so Chloe can play with her little cousins, eh?
What little cousins?
Well, Rosie and Frazer will get started in my family soon.
Yeah, I really think we'll be adding to our brood long before they do, if my career girl sister has any say in the matter.
Oh, look at her. Dead to the world. No.
Well, she is.
Yes, well, your terminology leaves a little to be desired, yet I don't mind him. Ah, still house hunting, I see?
Yeah, Jeanette's place was a bit out of our price range, unfortunately.
I can't believe what people are paid to live in Ramsey Street.
Why not?
Well, all I'm saying is that you could sell your place and retire in luxury for the rest of your days.
I'd still have to find somewhere to live, wouldn't I?
Well, I'm just pointing that out.
Yes, I know.
Hi there. Hey. Yeah, she's sleeping. For now, so. Can I get you anything?
An affogato would be lovely. Thank you.
Not for me, thanks. You can't keep away all of a sudden.
You're not seriously looking to buy, are you?
Why wouldn't we?
Only 2 weeks ago you couldn't get out of town fast enough. What's really changed since then?
Everything, all right? So can you just try and accept it?
I'm just worried about you. How can you possibly know what you want?
Look, I can tell you what I don't want. Another word about Marissa, okay?
You still see each other. There must be something there.
Just leave it alone, okay?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, Mia's just leaving, actually.
Well, thank you for coming. I hope you had a great night. Cheers. Bye-bye. Hey.
Late checkout and a personal farewell. They must be important.
Yeah, well, they come here once a year for their anniversary.
That's very romantic.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? So did you come and see me for a reason, or...?
Yeah, I thought we might have a drink.
Okay, on one condition, though.
You're not going to make improper suggestions, are you?
No, I just sense that there's an ulterior motive. And I figured we'd get that out of the way first.
Did you know that Marco and Carmella are planning on buying a house together?
Yeah, I know they bid for the Timmonses' place in Ramsey Street, but it went well above the reserve.
Just as well.
Why, you don't think they should get a place?
Well, it's a huge financial commitment.
And what, you don't think their relationship's secure enough?
One minute it's off, the next minute it's on.
What about Marissa?
Marco says it's over, that he's not hung up on her, but I just don't understand how two people can be that in love and then it just ends.
Great! Just in time to help with the laundry.
Ah, I must have known something.
Chloe's asleep.
I actually came to see you.
Oh. Better not be about Marco again.
Where is he?
He has a business meeting with a new customer.
Okay.
Have you been talking to Mia? Oh. I am so sick of her interfering.
She cares about her brother, okay? And believe it or not, she cares about you too.
Then why do I get the feeling she's trying to split us up?
Because you guys are talking about buying houses together and being with each other for the rest of your lives as a family.
God help us if we should want to be happy. What's her problem?
She knows that Marco is not telling you the full story about his breakup with Marissa.
Knows? Knows what? Has he actually said anything to her?
No, it's what he hasn't said.
Oh, yes, that makes a lot of sense.
Every time that she tries to talk about it, he skirts around the issue.
Maybe because it's really painful for him.
Well, whatever the reason, it must have been something pretty major to bust up a marriage. And if it can break up one relationship, it could break up another.
I know how Marco feels about me. And I'm not going to give up the best thing that's ever happened to me because Mia has a hunch.
Okay, fine. If you don't believe us, then at the very least, just talk to Marco. Okay, look him straight in the eye and ask him. At least you'll be able to tell who's telling the truth. I'll see you later.
What, no effigies?
Relax, she's burnt them all. Hey, look, I'm sorry about before. It's just things were looking pretty ugly when I got home, and I think she really needed some space.
Yeah. Where is she now?
She's upstairs getting ready. Karl's agreed to see her.
Karl?
Well, she's refused to talk to anyone else.
I suppose Karl's better than nothing.
Oh, don't be like that. I've got a lot of time for
Well, I
him.
just don't think that he's the sort of doctor that she needs right now, is he?
And what sort of doctor is that?
Darling, you probably need a specialist of some kind. Now, hopefully Karl can recommend somebody, eh? Now, give me a minute and I'll come with you.
No, you're not.
I just want to give a little support, darling.
Well, Rebecca can do that. If you don't mind.
No, of course I don't.
See? Sorted.
Look, maybe I shouldn't have spoken to Brad. I realise that now.
Well, that's one thing we agree on.
Yeah, and seeing Karl probably is a good idea. I just wish you'd let me come with you.
I go with Rebecca, or I don't go at all. Your choice.
Rosie, you want some ice cream? Rosie?
Hey, you want some dessert? You okay?
Rosebud, if you don't want some, it's going to be all the more for me and Ringo. Ah, ensconced, I see. You get yours, mate. I'll be in a sec.
Have you read any of this?
Not really. I just flicked through it in the shop.
There are so many things that can go wrong.
That's not why I gave it to you.
There's some of the tests they do endanger the baby. At every stage, there are risks involved. And if you do happen to make it through, there's postnatal depression lying in wait.
Yeah, but that's just worst-case scenario. It doesn't mean it's actually going to happen.
Well, what about what happened to Carmella and Chloe?
All right, but then look at the end result.
I'm sorry, Frazer, I don't think I can do this.
Thank you for this. Are you sure we're not interrupting?
Yeah, no, my mom were at the cinema.
And you're not supposed to be going too?
This is more important.
Oh, that's awful. No, do you think you could catch up with him?
Honestly, it's not a problem. Besides, it's an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, I just don't want to waste your time, that's all. I don't even know if I can go through with this.
Well, if you don't feel like talking, we don't have to.
Really?
Sure, we can have a cuppa, or you can give Audrey the attention she thinks she deserves. Besides, I might not be the right person to talk to. You might need to see a specialist. I am, after all, just a humble A&E doctor. The one thing I've got in my favour, though, is we've been through exactly the same experience.
Yeah. Carl was inside the building too.
Not by choice. I followed Libby in, and then we got Zeke out.
Oh, so terrible for Susan, waiting outside with most of her family trapped inside.
Yes, it was, but since then we've been able to help each other come to terms with what happened.
I haven't even been able to think about it.
How about this? How about you just talk, say whatever comes to mind? If it gets too hard, we'll stop. But first, you better give Audrey a little bit of this, or else she'll get jealous.
Hey. Look, yum.
So you got two girls on the go now.
I wish.
What about Surfer Girl?
Like I said, we just work together.
And Elle?
The same. You know, I'm just worried about her, that's all.
Oh, because you care about her, obviously. It's not a bad basis for a relationship, really.
Yeah, but it's all too late and too hard and... Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too.
Cheers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, okay, I will.
Thank you very much.
Okay. I'll ask and I'll call you straight back.
All right, bye.
You again.
I can't stay away.
It looks like I'm going to get their business.
Great. A couple more contracts like that, you're going to be making some serious money.
Yeah, well, houses don't come cheap these days.
All of a sudden, you've got so much responsibility.
Yeah, well, it's my choice.
Do you really want to go into that much debt?
Have you been speaking to Dad again?
Yep. He wants to know when you're coming back to work with him.
Why? He's got other people to pester now, hasn't he?
Yeah, me. But you know how much he misses you.
Yeah, well, I got more important things in my mind at the moment. Hey, what are you doing back here?
Just getting worried about you.
Oh, well, the meeting just went longer than I thought. How was she going?
She woke up again. Thought a walk might settle her down.
Oh, you're right. She's sleeping like a baby.
I'll leave you guys to it.
How come every time I arrive, you always seem to be leaving?
I have an hysterical father to deal with, but next time drinks from me, okay?
She's been talking to Oliver again. He dropped by tonight.
What are they saying this time?
They seem to think you're hiding something from me. And Mia's convinced that your marriage to Marissa broke down because of it. She obviously just can't accept that things didn't work out.
This is bordering on harassment.
Yeah, Oliver wanted me to ask you straight out. But I've refused to play their games. They're trying to undermine our relationship, and I'm not going to let that happen.
I'll fix this. I promise.
Do you believe in?
I thought, this is it. I'm going to die. And it got to the point where I almost wanted to, just to stop the pain. It was Riley that got me through it.
Thank goodness he was there.
Yes. Yes, you learn a lot about a person at times like that.
But now every time I see him, it reminds me of being back in there. Yeah. He saved my life and I can't even bear to look at him.
So when you look at him, you feel that sense of fear again?
Yeah, not just fear.
A feeling of vulnerability? But at least you knew that Riley was there for you and he was going to stay for as long as it took.
Well, that's a new experience for me.
Huh?
I guess you could say I've got abandonment issues. Dad wasn't around when we were growing up. I've always just...
Yes, sometimes we get a lot of strength knowing that people are there for us. It's like that with me and Susan. I mean, she's seen me at my most vulnerable. She's certainly seen me at my worst. She's never stopped loving me. It's an incredible feeling, really.
It must be.
Oh, haven't you ever felt that?
I don't think I've ever let anyone get that close to me before.
How are you going? You're not still stressed about work, I hope.
Oh, work's always pretty crazy.
Well, you know, if there's ever anything I can do. I know I'm not a lawyer, but, you know, sometimes it's good just to talk to someone. If you ever want to let off any steam, like about anything, I'm all ears. Oh, Chloe, can you hold it for a sec? Oh, dear.
Oh, look at you giving her a cuddle.
Can you take it?
No, it's okay.
No, please, can you take it?
Can I have a go?
Of course you can.
Ah. Come here, gorgeous. Oh, Uncle Frazer loves you, doesn't he?
You're a natural. Rosie? What's going on? Frazer?
Hi, how'd you sleep?
Better? Because of you forcing me to see Karl.
Ah, yes. A bit of strong arm usually does the trick. Here you go, pure cholesterol.
Yum.
You know, your dad is going to be so pleased about this.
I'd prefer if we kept him out of it. Promise me you won't say anything?
Why on earth not?
It's just how it has to be. Do I have your word?
Yeah, of course you do. You know, he absolutely adores you.
Yeah, in his own weird way. And on his terms. Karl's given me a lot to think about. I can't work through everything if Dad's telling me what to do all the time.
Oh, yeah, well, I can understand that, but keeping something like this from him makes me feel really pretty uncomfortable.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you want to keep those bullying rights, I need to know I can trust you.
Oliver! I already know what you're going to say, so you might as well save your breath.
Well, that makes it right then, does it? Upsetting Carmella?
I am looking out for her interests.
You know what? People like you really amaze me. There's no one in the past who's hurt her more than you, and yet suddenly you're her big protector.
Yeah, well, someone has to be.
Yeah, well, that's my job now, isn't it? You had your chance and you blew it.
She's still the mother of my child, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. So let's try and coexist peacefully, shall we?
Fine, you stop keeping secrets and we'll get along famously.
You know what? You gotta stop listening to Mia.
I think she's right. Speechless, huh? Well, that's kind of appropriate for someone that's got something to hide, wouldn't you think?
So, Dr. Karl work any more of his magic? Hmm? Oh, I see. You're not going to break the doctor-patient confidentiality thing, eh? So? Hmm?
Yeah, I think we had a breakthrough.
Good, good. In what way?
You know what? I was actually just leaving.
Hey, I don't think that you can expect an instant recovery. This is going to be a slow process.
Really? What does Karl reckon?
Well, she's asked me not to say.
Oh, God, this is getting ridiculous. Do you not think that I have a right to know what's going on in my own daughter's life?
Yeah, look, I know this is going to be hard, but at least she's talking to one of us.
Yeah, but she should be talking to me.
Well, you need to give her some more space. I'm not the one making the ground rules here.
Yeah, you're the one that's sticking by them, though.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not good enough.
Hey, Paul, this is the way Elle wants it. And the more you rail against it, the harder this is going to be.
You look tired.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. Still, the business won't run itself, eh?
Slaves to the almighty dollar at our age, eh?
Well, not much alternative, is there?
It could be for you if you sold your place.
Oh, I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Now, I think the grey nomads have the right idea. Out on the road all year round, following the sun, staying wherever they want to. Moving on when they've had enough.
It was pretty weird, though, wasn't it?
Rosie all upset like that and Frazer acting all shady. He is definitely hiding something.
It's their business, though, isn't it?
What if Rosie's annoyed at me for being all obsessed with Chloe?
Oh, come on. There'd be something wrong with you if you weren't.
She knows we're talking about her. Your sister is all yours. Come on, beautiful, let's go for a walk.
Leaving first today. So what is it that couldn't wait?
You told Oliver that you think I'm keeping secrets.
Well, you never did tell us why you ended up getting divorced.
Yeah, well, that's private and I don't want to discuss it.
Marco, you're my brother. I love you. I was devastated when you guys split up. Marissa won't tell me why, and she's supposed to be my best friend. You won't tell me why, and you were the only person in our family I could actually depend on. You have to admit, it looks weird. It doesn't make sense. It never has done.
Right. Look, but if I tell you, you've got to promise to get off my case and leave us alone.
Okay.
And never breathe the word of this to anyone.
Of course not.
Well, you know how much Marissa and I wanted children.
Sometimes these things don't happen straight away. It can take years. I think he gave up too soon.
Listen, it was never going to happen. We had tests.
And I'm guessing Marissa wasn't the problem. Oh, Marco.
I haven't told anyone else about this. Not even Carmella. Now do you understand?